The OT Man Cave back again then. We're playing Warriors of Chaos New Book this time. I'm playing my vampire counts against Adams. It's a bit proxy, but he swears he's working around. To be fair, he's pretty reliable on that. Eventually he'll own one, I'm sure.
I will be working on it very soon. They're my current project.
His current project of the Chaos, because he's a bandwagoner, basically. That's what he's
not a bandwagoner. I've always wanted to do it.
Always wanted to do it. No, to be fair, he has to be. To be fair. So what have you got in your proxied army then? Just so the people at home know.
It's kind of a experimental list, to be honest. I thought it'd be a bit of fun as well. I have...
We're starting by here, by the way. So.
Should we start by here?
Yeah, because I'm already aiming at your crotch. So.
These are your dire wolves, but I'm using them as warhounds.
So I've had to sacrifice my list just to allow him to use these.
So these are Chaos Warhounds, got 2 to 5 here. I've got a Chimera, which is cunningly a Lamasu at the moment. Soon I'll have a Chimera. So that's a Chimera with...
You're going to get that shitty Games Workshop one?
No.
No, because it's an awful model. Just so everyone knows it there, what I think about it. It looks terrible. Unfortunately, the Bane Beast one is too expensive, and some people say too big. I think it looks cool.
But I'm working on the Chimera model. I've got a Chaos Chariot of Khorne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just normal chariot.
Just normal chariot. Cool. I've got another unit of wolves.
Oh, so number 3.
So wolf unit.
You see a theme here. This is why I have to sacrifice my wolves.
Oh, these are mine though. Although they're pigs.
Yeah. We'll get to that.
This is another Chimera. Same build as this. So exactly the same.
So what's on the Chimeras then?
Regen and Flame Breath.
Flame Breath. So they're the standard ones everyone would take because they're pretty good. How much they come in as points wise?
That build in particular is 275.
275. Ooh, it's quite heavy. Quite heavy.
Yeah.
The way people were saying it, I thought it was quite
resilient.
They're negating half their wounds, isn't it? More than actually.
A Khorne chariot again.
Another one.
Another unit of 5 wolves. Should I come back to that?
Yeah, probably.
Over here I have 5 skull crushers.
Okay. With
a BSB on a demonic mount. Demonically represented by a disc today.
Okay.
But soon it will be...
It's not actually a disc for these people who think he can't be joining a unit because he's flying. He's not flying.
These can be
just on a
full
demon.
centaurs at the moment. So.
Yeah, it's all proxy, so just so you know, that is actually a demonic mount, not a disc.
Although it is demonic.
Yeah.
A disc is demonic. Anyway.
Okay. Made sense in his head.
Another unit of 5 warhounds.
Okay. And then 2 chariots. Are they both Khorne?
2 chariots of Khorne, yeah. All Khorne.
All Khorne. There we go. So you said you were coming back to this guy?
And this guy is a Dragon Demon Prince.
Okay, so he's a Demon Prince.
Demonic Dragon.
Okay.
It's a level 4, so it's really heftily priced, of Nurgle. I've gone for Nurgle.
I'll just fire my rock clobber. On my cannon, because everyone's got a cannon now.
No,
vampires don't. No cannon love.
So, it's a level 4 of Nurgle, and it's tooled. It can fly, for example.
Right, okay.
And that's all I've got.
Fair play. Okay, I'm going to hand you over the video recording device, aka my phone, and then we shall go to my side, the dark side.
Where do you want to start?
On my Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
Right, so we've got Vampire, Bats.
What's happened to that bat?
So there's Unit 3 there.
You haven't got any bases. At least I got bases.
Well, to be fair, they're my models, so they wouldn't always be dogs in my army because they're cheaper, but I thought, well, I'll try the flyer one and see if it makes a difference. So I'm trying a few different things anyway. I didn't realise you'd have so much chaff, so it didn't matter what I took. So there's 2 units of 3 there.
2 to 3.
We've got a unit of Crypt Horrors, 6. No champion or anything like that.
Yeah.
So we've got a Reaper model in there. And that's the Titan Forge ones.
Nice.
And then another 3 unit 3 back to the back here.
Just in front of your penis.
Yeah, in front of my flying nose tank there. Then we've got 24 zombies, 25 zombies. I'll come back to the characters afterwards. 39 ghouls and 24 zombies over here.
Ghouls?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said ghouls.
Ghouls. And then, I might have said ghouls. Dragon else. 24 zombies, like I said, and then you've got 2 Arachnarok spiders, which are standing in until I get my Vargeist done, which I'm working on. But I am doing stuff.
Terrorgeist.
That's what I meant to Terrorgeist, not Vargeist. Vargeist would be silly on that kind of base. But I am doing stuff. I'm making the bases and doing stuff, so it is going on. But I will get there and get the Terrorgeist in. So we haven't got a proxy.
It's a whip, work in progress.
So whip. The characters. You've got a Ghoul King. standard Ghoul King stuff. He's level 1, because that's what he can be.
Let's come up
I can tell you his items, you have to wait for that. I'll tell you, I'll put them on the video.
Yeah.
Point and annotate them. And then a vampire is a Strigoi. I can tell the difference between these ones because he's got the crown. So he's the king. It's a normal vampire. And this is, they have forbidden law. And they're on metal!
They both have forbidden
Both
law.
have forbidden law metal.
But your general isn't.
My general has to go vampires.
Of course, yeah.
Use anything unless I take forbidden law, which he hasn't done. And then in the back we've got a level 4 necromancer who's on vampires.
That's Billy Corgan.
Backup, yeah, Billy Corgan. You chose the vampire law for me as well, so it wasn't a case of me choosing metal just playing vampire.
I chose metal because I said it was the best.
So which would you choose?
I chose my own fate.
There you go, so he chose his own fate. So I'm not going to list to beat him. It was going to be Beast, so I was going to try out Beast forbidden law list, but you chose metal and it seemed to fit, so we went with that instead.
Do you want to show the terrain? Like, tell them what they are.
Well, we've got a Elven Waystone, a Banestone, Sorcerer's Portal, Mysterious Swamp, Mysterious Forest, Scree Slope, Normal Hill, I want it, Altar of Cain, and a Weirding Well at the back there.
Do I drink out of it? This is my chimera.
This is your general.
Take a little sip.
So we'll roll first in on camera. Should we do 2 dice?
2 dice.
No, 1 dice, because otherwise the plus 1 doesn't give you any benefit.
Plus 2.
Yeah. 1 dice.
So you get plus 1, don't you?
Yeah, I do. So 6. Yay!
There you go.
So I have the option of first turn. I shall not have first turn.
Really?
I shall have second turn.
Ah, don't know what to do. Fair enough. Yeah, and I know why as well.
Yes. End of the Warriors turn 1 then. How did you get a first? Oh, I let you have the first turn. I allowed that to happen. Because I knew he would do nothing. So what happened then? He moved everything up, is it?
Shuffled up, yeah.
No charges, obviously. Cast 2 spells with your Demon Prince. You did poison attacks for the Chimera. What's the name of the spell?
Blades of Putrefaction.
Blades of Putrefaction. So he's a poisonous Chimera-y thingy. Then you cast Curse of the Leper on one of my Terrorgeist. You irresistibly forced it, so you miscast, and nothing happened to him. But he didn't get any strength or any toughness, or any wounds additionally from his lore attributes from casting anything. No shooting attacks, because warriors don't do that. So this is going to be a short game. I don't think I'm going to win it, but it's going to be short. On to my turn. Right, end of the vampire turn, and a couple of charges happened. So the bats charged in against his wolves, or warhounds rather.
Warhounds, yeah.
They fled, and they fled through a unit of their own guys, and they panicked off. So I redirected into the Chimera. I thought, well, in for a penny, in for a pound, and went in with the other unit of bats. I did a wound to it in the combat, but then all my bats died. Okay, so that's what happened. That's what happened this side of the battlefield. I tried to charge them with my Crypt Horrors into his unit of dogs there. They fled and just ended up just in front of his unit. That's a bit of a pain for him. It is. And then everything else moved up slightly, so the ghouls moved over the top of the hill, the 2 terror guys moved up on top of the hill. These guys stayed where they were. The bats moved back to cover them. And then magic phase, I raised the unit of zombies in front, because I need more dead bodies in this corner. That's how it's working. And then I cast tried to cast, he did dispel it, a piercing bolts of burning, or Searing Doom, that's it, sorry, on the big level 2d6, but he dispelled it, but he's got a 2+ save against flaming. So it wouldn't really matter if I had got it off, I don't think. But anyway, on to the Warriors of Chaos turn 2. What happened? End of vampires? No, it's not vampires, that's me. Warriors turn 2.
A really pretty awful turn, other than I wanted combat. I charged these 3 people into the Crypt Horrors.
And just wiped them out.
And just basically wiped floor them. I did both breath weapons with them though. And they did 2 wounds a day out of 15 hits.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. These continued fleeing. Just thought I'd put that in.
Just because they're miles away.
Rallied. A chariot failed its frenzy test and had to go into there.
Rerollable 9.
Yeah, rerollable 9+ and still winning. And that's about it.
And my general minced him, but
I moved backwards because I didn't want to get close to those screamers. And
cast Curse of the Leper.
Curse of the Leper irresistibly. -3 to their toughness. I gained an extra wound in toughness. And then I almost went down a hole.
You could dimensionally cascade. He'd lost the wound from that he took off it, but if he's remembering the rules correctly, kept him alive.
I kept him alive, so I'm okay.
It's okay, yeah. Lucky, but he's tougher.
He's tougher.
He's one tough mother.
And that's about it, really. That was my go.
Yeah, on to my turn 2. Vampire's turn 2. Oh, it's the end of my turn 2, yeah.
Must be turn 3.
Why? No, I've had 2 magic phases. End of Vampire turn 2, and I've moved up more stuff, charged in to his chariot with a unit of zombies, and lost. That's how shit zombies are. Made another unit of zombies in the magic phase, and just regenerated all my other units, so they're all a bit bigger now. Got back all bar one of the ghouls with that as well, but did miscast in doing it, and killed 2 zombies in my own unit. Still made my unit bigger. Moved the Terrorgeist over here. They screamed at one of the chimeras and killed it, and the other one panicked off, so that's why he's over there, and taking his dog buddies with him. And that was the end of my turn. Oh, anything else? Magic wise? That was it, yeah. So, not a lot happened, but...
Oh, you wait, there's unit of zombies there.
But, yeah. Oh, yeah, I did say that. Okay, on to Chaos turn 3. End of the eventful-ish Warriors of Chaos. Didn't do an awful lot, but I don't suppose he will, because he's afraid of fighting me. But,
yeah.
But it's like a cat and mouse game anyway, generally, I suppose, at the moment. But a little bit happened. His chariot went through that unit of zombies that was in front of it. I let him get into the side of the other unit, because he was just out, but I think I moved it before I measured it, so I let him have it. And it wiped out the 3 zombies I had. Damn!
Yay! Reset!
Back in the days, you used to get points for them, not anymore. Thankfully. So they're about to get screamed to death by my Terrorgeists. I think he was expecting that. How much did chariots each individually?
120.
Oh, they're definitely worth it then. Yeah, freebies.
They are my chair.
That's fine. That's cool. And oh yeah, over here, this guy is Demon Prince now. Is a beast like he was before. He's cast 2 spells on Nurgle. Got 2 extra wounds. So that's 3 until he's had, and plus 3 toughness. So he's a toughness 8 Demon Prince with 6 more wounds now. And he's also got poison attacks because I let that go because I wasn't going to waste a scroll on it.
Oh yeah, we probably should put that on him, didn't I?
Is that till your next turn?
Yes, all yeah.
Okay. So that still remains in place, so I'm not really that bothered. But basically, loads of 3 zombies died. Okay. On to my turn 3. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Quite a good game. I don't mind if I lose now. I've had a decent game for a change. Nothing's fallen down a hole and ruined the game for me because of the ETC comp.
Wait for it.
Controversial. Yeah, I'll be back after I give up after turn 4. End of my turn. Spoke too soon, didn't I? It's not as bad as it sounds. There's no one fell down a hole. Quite. Nearly, though.
Oh yeah, you almost did.
Yeah, not my boss for a start, but he didn't actually go down. But my Terrorgeist screamed at his chariot and did 2 wounds between the 2 of them.
No, 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Oh, okay. Great.
Each.
So yeah, that's dreadful. My level 4 failed to cast his first spell, so I was very limited on spells. Sent the Searing Bolts of Doom onto his Chimera, or what Searing Doom is it? The spell.
Searing Doom on the Chimera.
Did 2 wounds to it. Didn't finish
2
it
wounds,
off.
so it's got 1
Miscaster as well. Blew up 14 zombies, and that was it. He didn't take a wound himself or fall in the hole, so he did well.
No, yeah, he did.
So he's quite adept at being a wizard.
He's a ninja.
He's a ninja wizard. And my zombies over there ran past Demon Prince, so his Demon Prince has got 1 option, which we pretty much know what it is. Next turn, because he's ridiculously big. Aside from that, nothing really happened. That was dreadful from me. On to the vampires? No, I am vampires. On to the Warriors of Chaos turn 4.
Warriors, yeah, so I think that, didn't
I did, yeah. Some cider and whiskey. End of the Warriors turn 4 then. The Demon Prince charged in against the Ghoul unit there. Fought the combat, I fed him a Ghoul champion. So hopefully we regenerate that. Foolishly had his chariot charge in. He did kill my level 4. That was my own fault. So it was silly. Shouldn't have happened, so it was a bit of luck for him like. But apart from that, he nearly didn't kill him actually as well, which is quite nice. And that was it. Did you cast any spells? Oh yeah, you dimensionally cascaded 1 more fucking time.
Second time in the game.
Oh my god. Second time. Is it second or third?
It's my second time.
No, it's the second I've done one as well. Yeah, that's right.
3
Killed
dice.
7 of my guys, didn't fall down a hole again. What a dick. Honestly, pisses me off. Like. But anyway, and I told you about that. That's it. That's all that happened. There's not a lot left now. So into my turn 4, I got to get something in the way of his friggin' skull crusher dickheads now, haven't I? Balls. Alright then. On to my turn 4. End of vampire turn 4 then. Zombie bodies everywhere. The combats that happened mainly. Focus a little bit. Lost focus there for a second. Combats. I tried to charge in with my vampire unit with the vampire and the zombie unit there against his dogs. They fled. Redirecting to the other unit of dogs. They fled as well. Moved up the Terrorgeist then near the unit of skull crushers, and I also put the bats in front of them there to give them an option to charge. The combat with the ghouls ended up with my resurrected ghoul champion getting smashed once more. He's probably going to get sick of that shortly though. And then his chariot fucked up my zombies. But then they're just zombies like we just said. In the magic phase, I did manage to resurrect most of that unit there, including the champion. That's why he was back from the dead. But nothing else happened because I only had 4 dice. On to the Warriors turn 5. So the end of the vampire... No, Warriors. It's definitely Warriors. Turn 5. And talk us through it. What happened?
I charged in here into the zombies.
Yep.
I won't end up winning that combat.
Surprise, surprise.
I moved this guy over here. He drank from the well.
And now he's unbreakable.
Now he's unbreakable and stupid.
Oh. Not so good. Not that bad.
It's not the regen wounds, which is what I wanted. These carried on running. They stayed there. These killed some more zombies. I charged my BSB out into that unit. I challenged. You accepted with just a normal vampire.
Normal vampire. That's the one I used to score up on cleverly.
I beat him, and I got an extra attack from the Eye of the Gods.
Yeah, which we remembered.
And this guy killed like 3 people in combat, but took no wounds back.
I forgot to use his breath weapon now.
Yeah.
I'm not letting him go back on. Tough shit. Shouldn't have such a stupid bent demon prince.
And that was my go, yeah. I'm about to lose the unit of Skull Crushers, I believe.
Could be.
You might want to run over here and try and kill that. You never know.
Oh, I might want to just shoot your general.
Yeah.
How many wounds has he got left now, the demon prince?
Don't know. Couldn't tell you a lot.
Well, I need to know, because I'm going to kill him.
Have a go. Yes.
He's
taken 2 wounds and he's gained 3.
And he starts with 4. He's got 5 wounds, is it? Okay. Okay. With the ward save. Yeah, so 5 plus ward save. And leadership 9?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the odds? Okay, come back after my turn. It's the start of the Warriors turn 6 we've done now, but at the end of my turn, I did a charge on his dogs, forced them off the board. Moved my Terrorgeist up. Both of them screamed into the combat with his BSB. Didn't manage to kill him with the first one, unfortunately. I would have liked to have done some damage to the general, taking him off. That would have been game then. So they've just been charged by chariots in the Warriors beginning of their turn 6. In the magic phase, I did nothing. I did manage to cast the Searing Doom on that invincible Chimera, who's had everything thrown in there and just survived. But I did 1 hit and rolled a 1 to wound. So yeah, that wasn't meant to be. So he's going to survive the game, even though he's stupid.
Yeah.
I think he's very stupid. Very stupid. But yeah, it's the Warrior's turn now. He's just charged in with his army, basically everything that can charge, can apart from the dogs.
And he's rallied.
On this dog's rallied, but that's it. So it's the end of the Vampire turn 5. Beginning of Warriors turn 6 will come back after the end of the game, basically. Alright, that's the end of the game then. And well, we've got not a lot left. We've got Vampire left over there, and his unit of little zombies. Ghoul unit and the Ghoul King still left. And that's it from my lot. 3 units of dogs, a Chimera, Demon Prince, and his Skull Crusher, and 2 chariots are left for you. So I think it's probably going to just be a slight win for you.
Yeah.
But I think that's because I positioned my Terrorgeist poorly at the end there, and then it got charged. That didn't happen, then it was mine all the way.
Well, it was a freak zombie crushed by these 2 chariots.
At the same turn, like, yeah, he was going to fly. Well, if they hadn't, I think he generally would have been fucked.
Yeah.
It would have been dead, like.
Yeah.
And we did manage to cast Searing Doom on the Blood Crushers for the big version of it. Total power there. Roll 8 hits.
8 hits.
5 ones to save the unit.
Take 1 Skull Crusher off.
So and the one that's left only got 1 wound left as well. So that's how close the margins were on that. Fuming. Because that would have swung the game a bit more as well.
Yeah.
I'm crazy luck in that game. I enjoyed it. It was good, but some little things that were just frustrating. But you can't do anything about luck, can you? So there's nothing to do. I learned the Terrorgeists are awesome. You've got to take them.
Basically, I in this army, I can't deal with them. I got nothing to take
Except
them out.
spells or cannon.
Yeah.
If you get a hell cannon, yeah. I mean, it's unusual. I mean, it's like the monstery mashy type army. I don't rate the Blood Crushers at all. I don't rate them in the slightest. Skull Crushers. Sorry, I don't rate them in the slightest. The frenzy makes them vulnerable. You can't risk committing them because otherwise they'll be off.
I mean, I was fine with it. I didn't fail a single one.
Sorry. No. But if you end up having to charge chaff, that's it. You got to hold them back to the right time.
That's what I was doing.
Not that it's difficult to hold them back. I'm not saying that. No, just if they do commit to the wrong one, they're off. They're useless. It's like Blood Knights with vampires, exactly the same. They're really hard hitting, but they're just shit because they can't be controlled. Until they lose a combat, which you don't want. I don't rate them in the slightest. Your Demon Prince was shit, wasn't he? He got all the awesome abilities in the world, but couldn't hit the barn door with a banjo.
Yeah, he was kind of rubbish.
I think over like 3 or 4 combats, he must have hit about 7 times.
Well, he probably killed about 10 models.
Yeah.
The entire game.
Yeah. Not including zombies.
His miscasts did more damage than he did.
Yeah, it did. But she dodged 2 down the hole, so you could argue I'm a bit better about that.
But BSB's better in combat than him.
Yeah, BSB was. I was a little bit more worried about it, actually, thinking about it. He survived flukily, though, because of that extra wound off his mount. God, that was annoying.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I could have screamed. If I'd have screamed, that would have been a different game entirely if he had another extra wound, so it didn't make a difference in the end.
Of course it does.
But he would have either with a Jugger or not, though, wouldn't he? So.
Yeah. But the toughness as well, I guess, it is quite important in other matchups.
Yeah. Interesting.
Definitely, I'll be putting the Sword of Strike in on him, not the other thing.
Just hit on 2s, though.
Just hit on 2s.
Because he's strength 6
the
anyway.
Fucking 1s and 2s I roll.
Okay, but the ones ain't going to get saved by, are they? So. I know what you mean. You got no re-rolls to see that. Anyway, so we're going to finish this way. We're going to pack up everything and get the table back to normal, and then we're going to have a little look at the Warriors book in general and see what we think of everything. So I'm going to argue like fuck, just because that's what I do, and I'm just going to say their shit. And Adam's got to defend them.
I'm going to laugh. No, I'm probably going to defend them.
Devil's advocate.
They're my joking army, to be honest.
Yeah, they're cool. I quite enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than the other armies played, but I would have liked to have seen blocks of Warriors, see how they fared up against them.
Yeah, I took so many wolves. I
mean, your army was really fast and in your face, and that's good. And it made my army like, oh shit.
But I also didn't want to get in there because of your Terrorgeists.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really have the spells to deal with them.
Yeah, I suppose against like infantry as well, they're going to be stomping on you as well. I mean, you're lucky you got in with the 2 chariots in the end. They are absolutely useless in combat.
Chariots are amazing.
Do you know what I think is good as well? Because I was looking at how survivable your Demon Prince is. If it wasn't for cannons, which is always the thing you say, the zombie dragon, because it gives you -1 to hit as well.
It's the same as it. Because it's covered in flies. It's a Nurgle dragon.
Yeah, so it gives you -1 to hit just in combat. But you can put like a bendy vampire on top of it. It would use up all your points and you wouldn't have a level 4. But it'd be a fun game, wouldn't it?
You wouldn't put glittering armor on it, you'd put charm shield on it, wouldn't you? Yeah.
You'd have to put charm shield to dodge one. Well, the thing is, I mean, it's not going to protect your mount.
There you go. Well, just, that strength 10 hit I took from my miscast. I ignore it because charm shield. That's fine.
The first one, yeah?
Yeah. I
So,
still have to roll it.
And then you have to roll. So that happens before you roll down your whole roll, then, yeah?
Yeah. I roll the 5.
So roll again.
I roll the 5.
When?
I'll roll it again. Fine.
Sorry. I would have killed that to be like a 1 or 2. Yeah, I think I find the arc monsters are cool, but they are shit against cannons. That's the trouble.
Death magic would be better
against
on him. Because you'll have a lot more to take out the Terror Ghost.
Because he's Nurgle, you can have death as well, can you?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it'd be good as well if level 4 if you battery going. If you rolled up the purple sun with him as well, because you can get into a unit and just let it go.
I would have purple sun in that game if I had death.
If the equivalent spells, yeah. Okay. The Nurgle spells are good though. I was happy with them. I mean, you want the wind thing. I think that's brutal.
I wanted the wind. Yeah, I didn't select wind.
Adam wants wind. What was the option? Oh, you would like Curse of Leper, which makes it borderline then. Just like Plague.
It wouldn't be the game against the Terror Ghost. But then arguably the Terror Ghost would have been there. So.
Why?
I might have snapped it off.
Well, with death spells, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. The leadership shit as well, yeah. Death's good against me. Yeah, it's pretty ironically good against me. Death magic is good against undead. Okay.
Get back.
Right, anyway, I've got to charge my phone a bit and we'll come back with a thing.